Forex?
Nope. Yo, yo.
You. What's up, man? You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro. What's going on with you? See my screen and all that?
Yeah, I see everything. I'm trying to get this minute set up. Yeah, I see you. See your screen.
Alright, bet. Alright, man. I want to show you how to trade Forex 101 from the ground zero. If you already know, it's stop me like a minute in and then ask me a question.
Okay.
Alright, so bet.
Yes.
So basically, you're probably familiar with charts like this. This right here. You see the screen right now? This
Yeah.
this right here is Trading View. You ain't got Trading View, get you a Trading View account, bro. I swear this is the best thing next to MT4, MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, man. Get you one of these accounts.
Okay.
When you first start off with this, it start off with like a white background. I made mine a black background. But basically, Forex, for me, is just charts and prices, bro. It's charts and prices. So you figure out how you want to look at the chart, and basically all it is prices. So you got, right here, we got gold. Gold right now is labeled as XAU USD, but these is basically the charts on gold. And right now we're looking at candles. So every one of these green and red bars is candles, bro. So I got this on recording right now. It's going on my YouTube channel, so we could look at it later if we want to. But basically, these is candles right here. All these red and green bars is candles. So if it's a green candle, that means it started off at the bottom of the green candle, and it basically, it started off at the bottom of the green candle and it ended at the top of the green candle. So for whatever time frame this is a 2-hour time frame for every single candle. So every single one of these candles is 2 hours. But you could set it to however you want to set it to. So you could make it 1 minute candles, you can make them 1 hour candles, you can make them 1 day candles, 1 week. But it depends on how you want to look at it. So like if you go on TradingView, they give you the name of the pair at the top where my mouse is at. You see the name of the pair, and you see all these different types of settings that I got here. And you can customize it however you want to when you go on any type of platform. And I can help you out with whatever platform you're trying to use. But this TradingView right here. So this right here is a 2-hour time frame. So for green candles, it starts off at the bottom and it ends at the top. So for this 2-hour time frame, started at on Friday at 3 o'clock. It started off at 1979 and it ended at 1982 for this time frame right here. And for this red candle right here, it started off at 1989 and ended at 1979. See how it went from higher to lower?
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically these green candles are signifying that it started off lower and it ended up higher, and it went up. And these red candles signify that it went from from a price that was higher and it went lower. So that's basically what the candle is saying. But we have these lines on top of the candles called wicks, and these wicks just signify that the price went there somewhere within this time frame. So like for this red candle right here, it started off at 1989 and it ended at 1978. That means it started off here, but somewhere along the time frame it could have went like this, like way up in the air. It could have went way down here, but anything that it did during this time frame, it stopped right here, and it even went down here a little bit, and it stopped right here. That's all that means. Like for this green candle right here, that means it started off here and it ended here, but somewhere within this 2-hour time frame, it went somewhere up here and it went somewhere down here. And that's basically how you read candles.
Okay.
But there's many ways to look at these charts. Like they got all these different type of ways to look at charts. But the easiest way for mostly everybody is candles, because it's pretty much self-explanatory. It started off at the bottom and ended at the top for green, and it started at the top and ended at the bottom for red.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, I get it. And then the stick.
yeah, the wicks just mean that somewhere along this time frame, it went higher up here. It went higher up here and it went down below here, and it ended at the spot that the bold red stops. So like, you see where my mouse is at?
Yeah.
So basically for this one, this red candle right here, above where my mouse is at, this candle right here, it basically went up here a little bit, went down here a little bit, and it stopped right here, but it started right here. So it could have started up here, started going up, and then went straight down, probably went down here, and then it stopped right here. That's basically the easiest way to see that what this candle did. But it could have been way different than that. You just gotta watch it and see, or you can go down on a time frame and you can see exactly what it do. So that's basically how you read these candles, and it's a whole bunch of these candles basically going from the beginning of time. And the latest candle, the last candle, is basically what's happening right now. It's forming a candle right now based on the prices of what's going on right now. So ever since today at 7 o'clock is when the market opened. Like anything before this time was last week. No, this was 7 o'clock. No, 1700 is 5 o'clock. And 1900 is 7 o'clock. So anything before this was last week at 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock. See, that's the last 2 hours of the market for Friday going up to 5 o'clock. So this one started at 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock. So the next two candles these the only two candles that started off this week. The market opens up on Sunday at 5 o'clock. So these are the only two candles that formed this week. And it went up a little bit and it went down a little bit. And you don't really have that much market movement when the markets first open up. That's why they not as big as one of these ones right here. But the best time to trade is probably like every morning at like 8 o'clock. That's when you're going to get the most market movement. That's where you can make the most money trading. And basically Forex is, like I said, is basically just charts and prices, and you try to guess based on your market analysis, whatever you want to draw, lines, graphs, whatever you want to use to, or indicators, whatever you want to use to figure out whether the market is going up or down.
Okay.
So if you say the market is going up and it goes up a certain amount, that's your money in profit for the money that you basically wagered for it to go up. But it can easily go the opposite way if you're not right. And nobody knows what the market's going to do. You can only guess based on what the market has done already. Somebody might say these last 3 candles went up, so they might guess that it's going up some more.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So, for me personally, I've been trading for pretty much the last like 8 or 9 years, just practicing. I done went through everything, man. Winning a whole bunch, to figuring out why I can't win no more, to taking a break for a long time, to coming back, a whole bunch of stuff, man.
Okay. That's the journey right there. I was going to ask you how long you been first.
Yeah, man, it's been a while, but I actually spent the last year just practicing. The last year just practicing, and over the last 2 months, I've been going live and I've been doing real good. So, as of right now, I feel real confident in myself, and I spent a whole year practicing, bro, just on demo. Whenever I lose or win, I still never went live. I practiced for a whole year. I set up a whole bunch of indicators, and this is not exactly how I look at the charts, but
Okay.
I made this chart specifically for training purposes. And this is pretty much a naked chart. There's no indicators on here at all. But I'm gonna just let you know right now, I trade with a lot of indicators, because this is real money we're dealing with. So it's like, when you got your real money in, you really want to make sure that you got every possible backup you possibly can. So basically, as of now, over the last couple of months and practicing over the last year, I've been very profitable. Say that again?
So what's your demo, with the demo version,
Mm-hmm.
the way you set up indicators, I was going to ask, are you able to transfer them over?
Nah. Demo is different than a live account. Like, you have to, basically, I would suggest you start off with a demo account and then practice as much as you can. And then basically, when you ready for a real account, that's when you have to deposit your money in a demo account, a real account, and start trading whenever you're ready. And there's different ways you can start trading. They have companies where you can invest the money and then it'll show up on account on MT4. And basically, that's an app you can use to trade. You can practice on demos, and they have real accounts too where you can start trading for real. So this right here is a naked chart. Basically, there's no indicators on it. It's just candles, and you can see that the volume, these are volume indicators, letting you know that there's a lot of selling activity versus buying activity. And these are the candles that let you know that it started off at this price and it ended at this price.
So how do you know about the buying and selling?
About buying and selling, you can get an app called MT4 if you got an Android or an iPhone. Go to your app store and you can type in MT4 and you'll see it pop up as an app that's like blue, and basically you can use that app to start trading on a demo account. And just get familiar with the way that these candles are always there. It's always moving except on the weekends. It starts on Sunday at 5 o'clock, and it ends on Friday at 5 o'clock. So pretty much like uh, 6 days a week.
Yeah. Pretty much. Well,
So this is what MT4 look like right here. It's called MetaTrader 4. They got a MetaTrader 5 also. So that's what it look like on anybody's phone. Go ahead and download that. You be in the game, man. Just start practicing as much as you can, and then you're gonna be like, most people, you know, they trade, they practice, and they be like, oh man, I'm doing so good practicing. I think I want to start making money for real, because all you gotta do is actually make profitable trades and then withdraw the money, and then boom, you got money. But the problem is everybody don't be winning. Everybody don't be winning. You gotta actually do something as far as market analysis to make the best decisions possible as far as what you think the market is going to do, and it has to actually be going in your direction that you pick. So you have to be right. So if you started at this time at 5 o'clock on Thursday, April 20th, and then you made a sale that ended on Friday, April 21st, at this time, at 1 o'clock, you would have been in profit. About 20 pips. And you would have made your money. But you had to be right about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You gotta put in what you. Yeah. Put in words, but you gotta like have an estimate before you get profit. You gotta land around it or something.
Yeah, you just gotta learn. You just gotta learn how to trade. So basically, with that app I told you, MetaTrader 4, download that, and then you'll see different pairs. Like you can add different pairs. Gold might be like they have default pairs that are already on there, right? So like, look, this is MetaTrader 4 on your phone. That's how you trade mobile. That's how everybody trades mobile. It's the easiest, user-friendly app out there. MetaTrader 4. You download that app, and then you'll see all these different pairs right here on your phone. So then, when you see those pairs on your phone, you'll see the default ones that are automatically on there. This default pairs that they're already on there. The most commonly traded pair is Euro USD, USD JPY, and gold, and Australian dollar over the US dollar. So basically, these prices are basically determined by what are the prices of basically the ratios of the money compared to each other. So gold compared to the US dollar is basically saying 1983 is the price. So $1 compared to a gold, compared to the price of gold, is basically saying gold is worth $1,984 compared to $1, compared to $1 US.
Okay.
And it's basically like USD JPY is basically saying it's the US dollar versus the Japanese dollar. So US dollar over Japanese dollar, that means $1 compared to a Japanese dollar is worth $133 in Japanese money. And like Australian dollar right now is AUD over the USD, is basically saying one Australian dollar is 66% of $1 US. And then all these different ratios are kind of kind of about the same when you looking at the US dollar. Like the euro dollar versus the US dollar is 1.09. That means it's about the same. But it's off, like it's worth a little tiny bit more than $1.
Okay.
So these are just comparison ratios based on the numbers, the prices of what they are compared to each other. So we have prices and we have charts giving us these numbers on how they compare to each other. So if you want to actually learn how to trade, you gotta practice, bro. You gotta just practice. Get you the app. Look at these pairs. Pick one. When you pick one, you're gonna see the little drop down menu pop up, and you press chart, and you'll see the same thing you're seeing on the computer right now. You're gonna see candles. You're gonna see candles going up. You're gonna see candles going down, and then it's a button in the top right corner that says trade. So when you trade, this is what you're gonna see to actually take a buy or take a sell. And that's how you make a trade, bro. So when you make a buy or a sell, you got your decision right there, and you just take a guess on what you think the market's gonna do, and you can put how much money you want to put in. For every single time the market moves up or down, you get that much money. So you can put it in for 1 penny for every movement. You could put it in a nickel for every movement. You could put it in a dime for every movement. You could put in $1 for every movement. You could put in $10 for every movement, and so on and so on. So you can start off on a demo and just see what would happen if you were to do or make a trade like this. So it's like, if you think the market's going down, you could start it off as 1 penny. So for every single movement in your direction, you'll see that it's going up by a penny. And then every movement is going out of your direction, you'll see that your profit will be going down by a penny. And then some people see this and they say, okay, I've been making good decisions. And they say, okay, I'm up 10 cents. If I would have made this a 10 cents trade, I would have been going up by 10 cents on every movement, and that could have easily been $1 in profit. And then some people say, oh, that's not enough money. I'm too good at this. Let me ump this some more and make this 50 cent or $1 trade for every movement. They're going to say, oh, I'm winning. So for every movement is going in my direction, I want it to make me $10 for every time I'm right. Basically for every single pip. And that's what is the unit of measure for every single time this chart moves. It's called a pip. So if it's going up a certain amount, the proper unit of measure is called pips. So like for gold here, for 2005 to 2000, that's a difference of 5. You would say that it went down 5 pips. That's how you
can get paid if you go up or down.
Right. You can get paid if it goes up or down. You just got to be right about it. So if you put in a sell, that means that you expecting it to go down, and when it goes down in your direction, you'll see that it'll be in profit. And vice versa, if you take a buy and it goes up, then you'll see that you'll be in profit for you being right about the direction that's going. Mm-hmm.
And this is trading view because
This what we're looking at right now is trading view. This is a website you can go on at any time. It's a public website. You can just type in tradingview.com, and they have a mobile version too. So you can actually download the app called TradingView, and they got these charts right here on your phone also. But I like to look at it on the computer. hmm
Is there anything that changed recently with the like with the euros or the dollars?
Man, it's forever changing. It's forever changing, bro. Like I said, it opens up on Sunday at 5 and it closes on Friday at 5. Every single one of these candles signifies a change. So this one right here, this is a green candle, this is a buy candle, this is a bullish candle. Like it's a lot of different acronyms and names you can signify to identify these candles. But me personally, I'm gonna just simplify it. This is an up candle, and this green one is an up candle, this red one is a down candle. Easy for me to remember. Most people, they call it in the Forex world, they call it a bullish candle. Like think of bull, like pull something up, and then bear, the bearish market, the red, they call it a bearish candle. Bullish and bearish, that's what they call it. But me personally, I'm gonna simplify. I'm gonna call it an up candle and a down candle. So, you got any questions? Any other questions on basically how to look at Forex and how to understand it? Because it's no guarantee that nobody is going to basically get rich. But basically, if you practice, man, if you practice and basically see how it feels when you trade, man. Make a trade, and then you're going to be like, then look at it, come back to it, and you'll see whether you in profit or you in a loss. But it's you can easily do that on a demo account. On a demo account, you just practicing. You playing with numbers. You playing with the account. You just seeing what would happen if you was actually on a real account right now, like as of right now, as your experience right now. Like you might take a trade, turn your phone off, go watch a movie, come back, and next thing you know, you in profit. And it might be the opposite. You never know until you really never know until you look at it again. But the best way to trade is basically to be sitting right there and watching it the whole time to see what's gonna happen. Because chances are, brother, like these are 2-hour candles, right? These are 2-hour candles. I could easily change this to the 2-minute candles, bro. 2-minute candles. And these candles gonna move a lot more than a 2-hour candle. Like this started at 282 and this is 283. And this is basically moving right now. Every single candle is worth 2 minutes. It's going down or going up. And if you like, say you taking these trades and you take this trade right here, next thing you know, it'll go up a little bit, you might want to get out automatically because you got your 1 pip. Some people just want 1 or 2 or 3 pips and that's it. But you know, it's a this whole Forex thing is an emotional game. It's a psychological game. It's basically you figure out how you want to look at it, and you get your best results on how you look at it, man. All it is charts and prices. Yeah, man. And then we use candles. We look at it as candles to identify or help us look at the prices in these charts the best way possible. So yeah, this is basically a basic basic way of looking at the whole thing. Like this is a 2-week chart. This is what happened back in 2000. Like these markers right here. See 1999, 2009, 2015, 2019, 2023. This is what the market has done over all this time. In gold, this is just one pair right here. It's one pair. So it's a lot of different pairs. Like I said, it's different currencies that the world uses to identify money and different money that's going around. So like the price of gold right now is basically almost $2,000. It's 1983, and yeah, it's crazy, man. But yeah, man, that's how we looking at it. And this is a naked chart, so it's just candles. That's it. But the way I look at the charts, man, like I said, I use a lot of indicators. I got all this going on right here. I got moving averages. I got Bollinger Bands. Like I can tell you about all them different type of indicators, man. But I'm looking at the markets real close. Like whenever I'm about to make a trade, I'm zooming in all the way. Well, I got it zoomed out like just from yesterday, and I'm determining what the market is doing. Because right there at 8 o'clock in the morning, I want to see what it's done for the past day, and then I'm basically deciding what the market's going to do today. And that's basically how you trade Forex, man. You show up every day, and you try to figure out what the market's going to do. You make your trade, and you sit and wait, and hopefully you can make the profit you want to make.
That sounds good.
Yeah, man, that's what trading Forex is about, man. It's about working in front of your computer and looking at these charts and being an investor of this money to make the best decision possible so you can make more. Nobody wants to lose, right?
Yes.
Yeah, man. So I'm looking at charts like this. I got a 3-minute chart, a 3-minute chart. I got a 20-minute chart, a 3-hour chart, and about a 5-hour chart. Whenever I want to look at one closely, I open it up and see what the market is doing, and I make my decision based on where it's at right now and what the bigger candles look like. And I got a lot of stuff going on as far as like.
So is all that on your page?
Yeah, this is what I look at. This is what I look at every day, man. When I'm studying the markets. So this is how I look at it. I look at 4 different charts. I actually pay for TradingView. I pay for it annually. So right now I'm good with it. I feel like it helped me look at the markets a lot better. But when you first get on MetaTrader 4 or TradingView, you're gonna start off with this, and you basically play with as much as you can over time to help you figure out what the market is gonna do. Like for gold last week Friday, right? 10 o'clock in the morning. Well, 9:45 in the morning, it made this giant drop right here. Anybody who started trading right here and made a decision that it was gonna drop, and it started off up here and went down here, they made a lot of money. Yeah, they made a lot of money because gold is like a good pair for making money. It's like the money you can make on gold is like 10 times as much as the other pairs. But basically, I made a trade right here at 10 o'clock, and it started off on this candle, and it ended like way up here. And then I set a stop loss in because I didn't want it to go back down here. And you never know what the market's going to do, but we set things like stop losses for just in case if the market goes too far out of your price range. So I said it was going down. I already seen that it went down. I seen that it went up a little bit, and it started going up some more. So I took my trade, and it went up, but it went back down right here. I didn't know what it was gonna do at this point. It already made a big green candle, right? It made a big green candle right here. So I just wanted at least something out of this green candle. So I set my stop loss right here. Because just in case if it shoot back down some more, I didn't want to lose. So basically I set a stop loss and it hit my stop loss and it went straight up some more. But basically out of this trade that I traded from down here up here, out of that buy I made like $180. So like I said, you never know what the market's gonna do, but based on the past, you can make educated guess on what the market's gonna do.
Is the demo account like? Is it accurate?
Yeah, it's accurate. Yeah, it's accurate. The prices are pretty much accurate. You can check on the internet what is the price of this, and you can look at it compared to what you see on MetaTrader 4, and it's pretty much the same. So you can look on a lot of different websites on what's the price of gold right now. On like 10 different websites, they're probably gonna be the same. That's what make it so. That's what make it real for you over time. You see that the numbers are the same. Yeah, right now it's showing me. I think my Zoom call over. But yeah, that's it for the Zoom call. Hello? Yeah, that's it for the Zoom call right now. Guess I'll be back with another one soon for the trader session. It's your boy Hot Boy Step, and I'm out, man. Stay tuned for another video on how I passed my Forex funds, phase 1, phase 2. Yeah, stay tuned on that. Peace.